Henshaws products.
Welcome to Henshaws Knowledge Village. Today's instalment is about optics to aid low vision. And again, I'm here with Simon, who's going to tell us stuff that you might not know, because he's told me stuff that I definitely didn't know. So if that floats your boat, stay tuned. So today's instalment is about optics. And I've got Simon Merrills here, who's our rehabilitation officer, specifically sight loss, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the stuff that's on the table, which is an whole array of optics. But Simon's asked me to bring my binoculars in and a monocular as well. So he's going to tell me why, because I didn't ask him, I just brought it because I trust him. So Simon, what's the score?
Right, so you asked me about, you've got some glasses that you found from a name you can't pronounce, which is Eschenbach.
Eschenbach Optics.
Yep, just trained him now.
Yeah.
So you were talking about looking with optics at a distance, and I just happened to say, if you've got some binoculars, bring some binoculars.
Okay.
In the past, I've got people to try binoculars just to see, do binoculars work?
Right.
A lot of people sometimes have a pair of binoculars in the drawer, get them out, give them a whirl.
Right.
You'd be surprised, they might work for you.
Okay.
You have to get into that holding something up, and it becomes a little bit shorter field, you know, you can't see as big an area.
Yeah.
But give it a try, it might work for you.
Okay.
Even if it's just down the garden.
And it's just really giving you an understanding that optics might be a solution?
Yeah, it could be a solution.
Okay.
And it's more again about that, let's see if we can find something you've got around the house that would work, that we could try.
Yeah.
You might not have to buy anything.
Yeah.
And you can give it a whirl.
Okay.
You might know someone who's got a set of binoculars.
And it's a little bit, it's probably a little bit like you said with the filters. You know, if you put filters on, you kind of know straight away if it's going to work. You don't necessarily need expert advice, because it'll just pop out.
Yeah, I think the thing with optics as well, you can be guided and helped to get to the right sort of optics.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is how it looks for you.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what we're going for. It's how it looks to you. If it works for you, then that's what we're after.
So about the monocular, so
Right.
So that becomes a real solution, because no one wants to carry a pair of binos around with them.
No, not after judging by the pair you brought in. No. The thing with a monocular is, I've got a monocular here. They're really small.
So that's yours, isn't it?
That's one I used to use.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not much cock now for me. But this is a little monocular.
Okay.
About 4 times, but it's just full of one eye, which quite conveniently works for me because I've only got one eye.
Yeah.
Monoculars are something what we would think about for possibly outdoor use. It's not as big as a set of binoculars.
Yeah.
It's pretty small. It goes in your pocket. They're quite good. You want a good quality one, but you know, people might use them for sort of like looking for the bus number, looking for things like that, or you might use them for sport if it works for you for that. But the other thing with proper optic, you know, really good quality monoculars, is you can get them that short focus.
Okay, so you can do like detail work.
If you wind this out, you can focus all the way down to your watch on your wrist.
Okay.
I do know of people who have used these to watch telly, watch sport, read things. It's really handy and it's powerful.
Yeah.
It's in your pocket sort of thing.
And it's a kind of one-handed, you know, focus as well.
Yeah, we'll get to the one-handed thing in a minute, but what people learn to twist and focus and get it set up in their pocket.
Yeah.
The next thing I progressed to one of these, which was a fixed focus sort of thing. It used to shut, but I wore it out. And you literally just, the wrong way around I think, you literally just loop through that, you don't need to focus.
Okay.
And that gives you a good magnification.
Yeah.
Really simple. I got onto that when I lost enough sight so I'd be able to start focusing. I didn't know whether I was right or wrong, so I got as I could just use that. That was quite good.
Right.
So those are some of the things that are, you know, like mainstay stuff. Binoculars, try them, then try a monocular, and then if it works you want to get a good monocular.
Yeah.
You know, but try them first. And something to think about trying if you're not sure, go to a camera shop, try some binoculars, let them get you on the street. You can sort of work out then if what sort of magnification's any good for you.
Yeah.
And don't forget you need to think about how wide the field is that you're looking at.
Okay.
So, you know, if you've got a problem with central vision, you need something with a pretty wide field, or you need to start being able to look through it, a bit eccentric sort of thing.
So you've got another piece of kit on the table there that looks like clips onto your glasses.
Yeah, so this this is where I ended up with optics really. I got to something like this, I found this and bought one of these. It's basically a magnifying glass. So I've got my glasses on today so I can show you this. It clips on and then I'm ready for surgery.
Yeah, you look like that dentist that I dread.
It addressed I'm going to take that off. I got something like that for, well, you'll have seen me do it because I've got both hands free.
Yeah, okay.
So what starts to happen if you start trying to read or something with a monocular or a magnifier,
yeah,
we've got a problem, haven't we?
Yeah,
we've already got one hand.
Yeah.
I always wished a part of my low vision assessments could have been growing somebody a third hand.
Yeah.
Because they could have held the book still and the magnifier.
Right, yeah.
So you start running out of hands really.
Yeah. So the clip-ons are a good kind of solution.
If they work for you, all this stuff, if it works for you, it's a really good solution because you've got your hands free. You've got things like these, you've really got to be careful you're not in your own light.
Yeah.
So you've got to work out your lighting, have your light coming in the right place, and you've not got to get dazzled, but your hands are free to do what you're doing.
So they're for distance work. So the ones here,
these are for close up.
Close up, right?
Those are just close up, yeah.
So the ones, these here are Eschenbach's kind of latest models. So these are called maxDETAIL.
Yeah.
So again, there's some that there's a type that clip on, and then there's a set that are literally a pair of glasses with the ability to adjust the focus.
So
as well.
these that clip on, you can't adjust the focus.
Yeah.
They're just fixed.
Yeah.
Well, the one advantage is you've got your glasses on.
Yeah.
So you've been to the optician, you've got your focus. These will then obviously focus at a set point.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you're not going to be able to look round. It's going to be, there's going to be a range. You're going to have to find it and work with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it crisps up as best you can.
Yeah.
And with all this stuff, we might not be getting a 20/20 vision picture.
Yeah.
So stop maybe worrying about the fine print thing. Just look if it starts to sharpen things up. Does it start to get a bit clearer?
Yes.
We might not get to the fine detail, but let's just see, does it improve it? You're talking about making the best use of what you've got.
Yeah.
And don't forget that with something like this, I couldn't get to where I wanted.
Yeah.
But with some other things and some other strategies, maybe I could.
Okay.
So
it's not necessarily a one-stop shop.
No.
With a lot of this, it's a bit like with tech. Everyone says, what's for one piece of tech? Well, sometimes it isn't one piece of tech.
That's it.
It's a various solutions depending what you're trying to do.
Yeah. So that's it with these. They assist you with certain things, and for some people, they fix it.
Yeah.
They make a huge difference. Well, lots of people have heard about TV specs, TV Max specs, and all the rest of it.
Yeah. For some it helps. For some it doesn't.
Yeah. For some people, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
And for some people, they don't work.
Yeah. So these are called maxTV, and again, these are the ones where you can adjust the focus, and then you've got the clip-ons.
The difference is the detail ones are for up close. The TV ones were always for a distance or watching. Watching. I think
watching birds in the garden.
Yeah, I think you used to be able to get one that was for sport for further away,
right.
But I can't remember. It seems to ring a bell somewhere.
Okay.
But the problem with the glasses, you can't get your refraction on them.
Right.
So you could probably try, if you tried those TV ones, Mark, you could probably try them and you could probably use the dials on.
So you are definitely bigger.
Yeah.
Is that the COVID calories?
I don't know, it's not doing me any good, I'll tell you.
So that is, with adjustment, without wearing the specs. So that is very clear for me.
Yeah.
But then obviously
this is where it starts to fall down a little bit.
So that is totally out of focus.
Yeah.
But looking in the garden, they're for me without wearing.
So if you wanted to sit now at the back window, looking out the garden,
they work.
How long would you tolerate holding a pair of binoculars or a monocular or? So it's that you can put your hands down.
And that's what you do in your assessments. It's trying to work out what they're trying to do.
That's what it's
and then you bring all your gear and your knowledge and experience out to find the right solutions. And that's what Henshaws is all about.
Yeah. People often hear me talk about the revolution of the iPhone. It reduced the amount of stuff we used to carry around because it does.
Yeah.
And And originally it did reduce the amount of this sort of stuff I have to carry around. But you do have a little bit of a pantechnicon of stuff with optics.
Yes.
Because it doesn't all do for everything.
It's not one all fix.
Yeah, if you go rooting in my bag, there'll be a little Eschenbach magnify that I use for emergency stuff possibly, or you know, other people might have sort of stuff, but I tend to not use them anymore because I use my phone. Okay. But this is horses for courses.
So again, same kind of message with the video that we did on filters.
Yeah.
Try it, because it might work.
Yeah.
But it's not for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody, but I'll tell you, if it does work for you, your face will light up.
So there you go, wise words from Simon. So if you like this video, always give us a thumbs up, subscribe because it helps us lots, and make comments because that helps as well. I don't know if you knew that, but it does. Commenting helps us help you. So until next time, I'll see you again.
Henshaws, supporting people with sight loss and a range of other disabilities to go beyond expectations.